with a powerful Pharaoh, a king. Joseph, well, he had what I think you might call clout. He was a very powerful man, and he had access to a lot of food. And the 11 brothers were hungry. And so they were willing to beg, and they did. And anyway, connections were made, and well, let's just say this, there was quite a family reunion. And it was because Joseph had a forgiving heart. And so they went home, and they told my grandfather, slight error and mistake. Remember when we told you he was dead? He's not. I had thrilled my grandfather. Well, you can only imagine thinking that your child was dead and then to discover years later that he was alive. Why, he picked up the entire family. We had a very large family. And all brothers and their wives and their children moved to Egypt. To begin a new life in a land of great prosperity and lots of food and a complete family. Why, it was a new beginning, and apparently this family, why, they were thrilled. And it lasted for a while. Isn't that what life does? The good seasons and the not so good seasons. The good season didn't last. Well, you see, Joseph died. And when he died, a new Pharaoh came to rule. He didn't know anything about Joseph, and he didn't care. He had heard about us, however, a large family, the ones that had been blessed by God. And even though he claimed he didn't believe in God, he seemed pretty frightened about God. Interesting. You see, he thought that this large clan, this huge mass of people, these Hebrews, that somehow they were going to plot and scheme, and that they were going to overtake and dethrone him. And he was not going to have that. Isn't it amazing how the exchange of one power man to another power man in a country can change people like us? Oh, it changed the Hebrew life. He was so threatened by the Hebrew people that he enslaved them. That's right. He bought them, although I don't think there was any money exchanged. He did it strictly on his power. Oh, be careful of the people in power. For this man had motive. And it came from a selfish place. But you see, he didn't want to lose his personal power and his throne. And so he enslaved those that he felt threatened by. It's amazing what power can do. And so the men went to work, building cities and making bricks. Before the sun ever rose, they were gone every day. And they worked hard until the night. And the whole theory was with this king, why, he thought that the Hebrew men would be so tired when they got home that they would actually just go to sleep. That did not work. For the Hebrew women were beautiful and welcoming and loving. And so we increased numerically anyway. And that's about the time when I was born. Yes, my father was a priest. He was a godly man, but he was a man. He had 3 sons, and that blessed his heart, for he knew that his legacy in this faith walk with God would continue through his 3 sons, and he just did not know what a blessing I would be, for I was his daughter. They named me Jochebed, and Jochebed means Jehovah is her glory, and he was my glory. Lord.